What the fuck is up, YouTube? Oh man, it's been a while since I've been on. I did put a video up yesterday. It was a little vlog, just some footage I had from like a month ago that I recorded. Just me BSing with my family, nothing major. I was watching a show last night with my dad. Man, let's see if I can fix. There we go. I was watching a show with my dad last night, and it got me thinking of some content. So here we go. First, I want to say I hope everybody is staying safe and practicing hygiene and distancing and all them other things to keep yourself healthy and safe. And I pray that there's no more death that comes out of this. So, with that being said, and that wind is just messing the mic up. With that being said, hopefully everybody's staying safe. And I can't speak on any topic as far as the medical field, because I ain't a doctor. I ain't a nurse. Quite frankly, couldn't do it. I couldn't do what they do. They're on the front lines dealing with this stuff firsthand. Right next to, right there. So, hats off to them for doing what they do. I'm gonna kind of speak about my industry, or give you my perspective from my industry, the trucking industry, because that's the only industry I know. When this whole pandemic started, which everybody knows, truckers have a hard life. Or if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, drivers have a hard life. It's more of a lifestyle than it is a job. It's not a job, not by any means at all. It's not a job. It is a lifestyle. I got lucky. I'm a third generation. It is truly a lifestyle to be out there on the road a month at a time, not being able to see your family, other than now with technology the way it is, you can see them through the screen, but you're away from your family, you're away from your loved ones for anywhere from 2 weeks to a month at a time. Sucks. And we pull long hours. I drive 650 miles a day. I run 10 hours straight. Well, minus a 30-minute break, I run 10 hours a day. So imagine getting in your car and just drive 10 hours straight. And then, see how you feel, and then get up and do it the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Like it, when I first started doing it took some adjusting. But your body will adjust to it if your body's made that way. Some people's bodies just ain't made that way. They can't adjust, and they don't make it in this industry that long. With that being said, the beginning of the pandemic, I've been driving for years, about 5 years now, and in that 5 years, I never ran as hard as what I did when the pandemic first started. I pushed myself a few times, but never like I have when the pandemic started. I was driving like 2-3 days at a time with 4 hours of sleep, trying to make sure like the medical supplies was getting where they was supposed to go, trying to make sure that the canned goods was getting where they needed, the toilet paper. Yes, I've ran up to 26,000 pounds of nothing but toilet paper in that trailer. So when the pandemic kicked on, the freight that we had been running got changed, and not slowly. It changed dramatically, and it was, hauling all essentials. I ran about half my loads were canned goods, the other half of the loads were like medical supplies, and then scattered in there was toilet tissue and other stuff. But that was rough. I've been off this will be my second week off, which is only Wednesday, so a week and a half that I've been off. That is well deserved. But I wanted to kind of give you a perspective from a truck driver as far as what the trucking industry's been going through, because now it's starting to affect affect the companies, where there's layoffs, there's guys that are sitting because the freight it can't be moved. Right now, with everything shut down, it's getting harder and harder to move freight. And I was talking to a very, 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 very good friend of mine, like family, and told him what I was gonna, the content, kind of what I wanted to do with the content. And anyhow, he gave me insight on how to approach this content. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm complaining. I don't want anybody to think, I think my job is more important than anybody else's. That's not why I'm doing this. I just want to give you guys a perspective that some people may not know of what it's been like for the trucking industry due to this whole pandemic, and to let you know that, kind of give you a perspective of when it first hit. A lot of drivers were, we were giving it our all to make sure that everybody got what they needed, because if they didn't need it, we wouldn't run. And if we don't run, they don't get it. So it's kind of, one hand washes the back of it, or, you scratch mine, I scratch yours type of deal. So it's a whole big circle, as freight's needed, we deliver. Well, right now, freight's slow because nobody's open. So, with that being said, I can't wait to get back to normal. I really can't. So I just wanted to give y'all a perspective of that, of the what the trucking industry kind of, what people or what drivers in my industry kind of went through when the pandemic first hit. It was like our what we do is already hard, but it was really hard during that. And like between going from the shipper to the receiver, we're not really around people unless we stop for fuel, but when we get to either end, we're still around people. We're still around, a lot of people during the day, at any given day. So, we still, the drivers that were still hanging in there and still going, there was a lot of drivers that went home during the pandemic. But the ones that kind of stuck it out like me and just ran it, and it wasn't really about the money. I just wanted to, I stayed in, I could have went home during the pandemic. I could have went home, right after it started. I chose not to, because one, I'm just not that guy. It's just a pandemic. I kind of looked at it like that, like I wasn't scared of it. But I treat my job very seriously. I treat what I do very seriously. And I know, and I like to think that me running hard the way I did and went without sleep the way I did and couldn't hardly find no food because all the restaurants were closing left and right. I like to think that, maybe I helped in some way. Can't wait till everything goes back to normal. I really can't. And hoping and praying that everybody stays safe, hoping and praying that, there's no more life lost, and even if there is, it's minimal from here till it ends. Because death is always like, not to, it's not a good thing, but it happens. It's part of life. Maybe we can all learn from this. And who knows? Like, since the pandemic's been going on, I've noticed that people are banding together. People are actually uniting together to help each other get through this. Maybe, hopefully, this time around, because it seems like every time there's a big, like, major event, hurricane, tornado, whatever, we get neighborly for a while, and then it goes back to, everybody for themselves, and hopefully after this pandemic, hopefully it'll stay the way it is right now, where everybody's helping one another, everybody's neighborly, and I'm hoping maybe this changes society in a whole, and not just for a short amount of time. I'm talking about, for a long haul. Maybe this will actually not only unite more people, but keep that unity together. It drives me nuts that there's so much division in this world between young folks and old folks, races, religions, the class of people, from rich to poor and all that. Like, there's so much division in this country for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Like, if you're rich, help people that are less fortunate than you. Like, help them. Give them a helping hand and find out what they're good at, what they're interested in, and, maybe invest in them or whatever the case. Like, I'm hoping this pandemic, when it's all said and done, unites everybody for the long haul. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold you any longer. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys kind of a perspective as a driver, and give you guys a perspective of the trucking industry. When this pandemic first hit, there was a lot of drivers that were going all out, more than normal. I mean, I run hard, but when this pandemic first started, I was running as hard as I could possibly run without causing harm to myself or others. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys that, and to kind of say, you know what, and I hate to say it like this because I don't want to sound cruel, but maybe in hindsight, this whole pandemic, maybe it happened because it was meant to happen. To kind of help everybody just kind of unite and help one another out like they never had before. I've seen more people and seen more commercials and more positive stuff on the news than I see negative. That's the reason why I quit watching the news. I don't watch mainstream media. I don't watch social media because all the BS that's on it. But since I've been at my dad's and whatnot, like I do watch the news because he watches the news, and I've seen more positivity or positive stuff on there of what they're reporting on here lately than I've seen in a long time. Like, and I'm loving it. It's bringing people together, and I'm loving it. So, all right, y'all. Stay safe. Stay sanitized. stay aware, and stay sane, and enjoy your time off, and enjoy your family. That's the biggest thing right now. Enjoy your time off, enjoy your family, and love them. So, all right, riders, I'm signing out, and maybe I'll make another video tomorrow talking about something else. I don't know. Leave a comment, or well, first subscribe, hit that bell notification for all. I'm going to start uploading more videos now that I'm not like running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I will start doing more videos again. So leave in the comment what you think about this, what you like, what you don't like, what you didn't understand. Leave questions down there, and tell me in the comment section. Well, go back and look through some of my videos, and then leave in the comment section if you want me to elaborate on any videos that I've posted so far. If you want me to elaborate on some of them, or give me a topic that you would like me to discuss, and we'll do it. And I'm warning you now, I have no filter. I say what I want, when I want, how I want. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, okay. So, all right. See ya.